Welcome to the podcast about movies, fellas. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
We have this episode today about Star Wars.
Why you say it like that?
Because I wanted to talk like Bane. We were to find out what he told
Your
you.
batteries are dying on this, Drew.
I know. I need to replace the batteries. Hey, you haven't said it yet.
Said what?
We got us a...
Go ahead and say it, Drew. Switch it up.
Dang good show we got. Yes.
Bro, please stop. Please
he
stop.
He will never say it again.
Don't ever say that.
Dang good show, yes.
No, he will never say it again.
Meese, I think this show good.
That was racist, bro.
What? That was Jar Jar.
Nah.
How was that racist? Jar Jar. You throwing around a word like that?
Y'all, he will never say that again.
All right.
I'm just,
Thanks for giving me the chance.
I can't do this anymore with y'all. I quit. I
Do
quit
y'all
the show.
love celebrating Star Wars Day? I do.
Bro, I just ordered me a shirt for Star Wars Day, but it's not gonna be here tomorrow, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Be great if it would.
It's actually funny because there's a lot of people in the world who are Marvel fans. There's a lot of people in the world who are DC fans, but there's only a select people who are Star Wars fans.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it that Star Wars has a day,
I agree.
but Marvel and DC don't?
Because I think when you think about it, Marvel has so many movies,
But I think it's like,
and some go together, some don't.
but Star Wars is such a cultural phenomenon that, like, even if you
Nah,
don't
it's
guess,
not cultural.
it's so big.
Not
bro.
cultural.
It's so big.
For white people.
It's not big throughout. It's big in the United
There's
States.
not a lot of black people who like Star Wars. I mean, me and Mikkel are different because we.
It's
are
big.
into
It's big in the
everything,
United
but
States. I'll give you that. I think
it's not-
United States
it's
is the
not
only one that celebrates May 4th.
culturally, Not for.
Okay, Americanly, it's well known.
Sure.
And it's beloved by a lot of people. Like, even if you don't like Star Wars, you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's massive. But yeah. So today we're gonna rank
Our top
our
5
top 5.
Star Wars movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how it's going to work.
I feel some
Um,
arguments are brewing.
There is 9 movies. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 movies. My
There's
bad.
11.
11 movies. And so we're going to give us our top 5 and then one honorable mention that didn't make the cut, really.
Okay. Let's start with that.
The honorable mention?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll go first because you guys are going to get on me. Rogue One. I didn't like it as much just because I watched it a long time ago and I don't remember it really.
Okay.
So,
L take.
honorable, it's my honorable mention.
L take, bro.
Mine is Force Awakens.
Me too.
It's my honorable mention.
Me too. Force Awakens.
I love the vibe of it. I love it.
And
But it's just not there yet.
no, and
And I don't think it ever will be, but
I will say, like, for an introduction of getting back into Star Wars and seeing it, like,
yeah.
it was cool. It was
It
nice.
was, yeah.
So number 5, what you got, Lou?
My number 5, 25th anniversary of it this year, The Phantom Menace. I love Qui-Gon Jinn. I love Darth Maul. Like, I just love the introduction and the pod racing, bro, is amazing. Listen, I like the newer Star Wars trilogy than the old one. I'll tell you that much right now. You'll see 2 of those in there. But Darth Maul scene versus Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan was amazing to me. I love that scene.
Louise.
The
You know,
Phantom Menace is
those are arguably made fun of the most.
That's fine.
The first 2.
But I also don't think they're that bad. I don't think they're that bad.
maybe not, but compared to
You got little
in a
Anakin
retrospective of-
Skywalker trying to riz up Princess Padme.
Yeah, and Anakin's 8 and like Princess Padme's like 16.
Exactly. He's still trying to raise her up. That's fire.
Hey, man, at the end of the day,
He shot his
Yeah,
shot.
do your
At
thing.
the end of the day,
at
he
at the end of the day, he secured the bag.
He
so.
did. Yeah. Andy, you've grown so big.
But I told you, I like the newer ones than the older ones. And so that's where I put it.
You know how I feel, but yeah, we'll get there. Go ahead.
All right,
What you
Drew,
got?
you're number 5.
My number 5, Revenge of the Sith. I stand by it. I think, honestly,
And you said my honorable mention.
here's what I'm going to say. I understand how cool it is.
No, you don't.
I understand.
There's no way you understand
Listen,
how cool
listen.
it is. If you
I
put it
understand
at
how it has the one of the most impactful lightsaber battles ever. Yes. But listen,
5. Okay.
it's really not that great.
Yes, it is.
I think it's one of the most overrated movies ever.
Drew,
You
that's the
get
dumbest.
Order
That's the
66 literally happening.
that is
right in
the
front of you.
dumbest
That's
saying you've ever
horrible.
said. That's the
Nope.
dumbest thing you've ever
No,
said.
it isn't. Listen, we're talking Star Wars here. Star Wars shaped sci-fi. Star Wars made something that is incredible. That is what the original trilogy did. Now, Matthew Harvey over here says, when I show someone the Star Wars, I start with the third one.
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
Oh, my bad. Let me just throw you into the first one where you have Darth Vader and all these people, but you have no idea who
That's
they
how it was
are.
created to be, Matt.
Well, L. Tate.
By George Lucas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Why do you think they're going back now? And their idea of making it great is going back and filling gaps. Because there's so many gaps in the trilogies.
Whose idea?
George Lucas.
Yeah. He planned this from the start. That's how it's supposed to be. It's how it's supposed to be. Anyways, we're talking about the third one. Listen, it's cool.
L. Tate.
It's cool.
L. Tate.
Bad take.
It's cool.
Don't say it's cool and don't say it has the greatest lightsaber battle of all time and then just put it at number 5. Don't do that.
Why? Out of 11?
Don't do that.
I think that's pretty solid.
No.
Listen. I just want y'all to stop because
I
there's better
really-
Star Wars out there,
I
man.
really
Like,
don't believe you're a Star Wars fan, bro.
Okay,
If
that's
you're
fine.
putting it at
That's
number
fine.
5.
That's fine. The prequels don't do it
Who
for
is
me.
the greatest villain of all time?
Vader.
Then what are we saying? What are we doing?
What do we get Vader most in?
What?
The original trilogy.
No.
That's his story.
No,
But you get
No, it's
why he
not.
became.
But you get
But you
his
get why he
origin.
became Vader.
You get his origin.
Cool.
You get how he became Vader and why. You get Order 66. You get how evil he is killing
Children!
little Padawans,
He
bro.
killed children!
Little kids,
Cool.
bro. You see the Jedi fall.
Yeah, it's cool.
You see the 501st, the 41st, all of that in there. You see you see Yoda get defeated, all of that.
Mm.
That means nothing to you. It's just
It's cool.
All right, cool.
It's cool, but I think it has nothing compared to the original trilogy. And we'll get into that next.
All right. My number 5, The Last Jedi.
I think that's bad.
I'll put The Last Jedi at number 5. I don't think it is as bad as people think.
Yeah, but
But in my opinion, I enjoyed it. I think they disrespected Luke. But I also like what we get with Luke too, as well. But yeah, this is my number 5.
R.I.P.
This is
Carrie
how it's
Fisher.
Yeah, no, for real. Kylo Ren, I love his story. I love his battle in this movie of where he's starting to battle within himself and go back and forth of the decision he made to kill his dad, but then him wanting to embrace the dark side, and like you just see the struggle of that of like, and if you're a real Star Wars fan, going back to Darth Vader, you know, what Obi-Wan said, you were supposed to be balanced, and he himself was balanced because you have somebody who went to the dark side but also came back, and so he was balanced himself. So go ahead, Lou, what you got? Number 4.
My number 4, Star Wars: A New Hope. It's the original. It has. You have to put it there.
That's my number 4.
It needs to go there just because it's the original, but it's also good too. Like
WT.
you get Obi-Wan for the
WT.
you get Obi-Wan for the first time,
Yep.
and he dies right off the bat.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
But it's just a cool, just like build up story to a great trilogy that happens. It's not the best one out of the 3,
No.
but it is a good start off movie for the trilogy for sure.
I agree.
So A New Hope, my number 4.
And I will say, I watched this one. Actually, Drew, the first movie I did see was New Hope. I didn't appreciate New Hope until after I saw Revenge of the Sith. I didn't think it was nearly as great as it was until after I watched Revenge of the Sith. And then it was just like, oh snap, this is actually really cool. But go ahead. What is your next one?
Rogue One. It's great. I love it. I think it has one of the best space battles in all of Star Wars. And that's what I love about Star Wars. X-Wings flying around, TIE fighters flying around. stuff like that. That's what I want in Star Wars. So thanks, Rogue One, for giving it to us. Even though these characters, they're not the most memorable, but they all die at the end.
I really don't think I put it in my top 5 just because, one, no lightsaber battles, and that's what I love about Star Wars. Like that, understand, that's not everybody, but that was for me. But 2, I just don't remember the movie.
And it has one of the best. It's the most visually pleasing Star Wars. That scene when they blow up that planet and they're up in the Death Star and like you see the planet like rising to them. It's super cool shot.
It is. I'll go ahead and say my number 3 then, because it's my number 3. I think it's the most underrated Star Wars film. But I enjoyed it so much, and I would argue it has, honestly, arguably one of the best Vader entrances of all time. Like when you see this man pop up at the end of the movie, and you see the fear
In their eyes.
in their eyes. What if the dudes was shaking with his gun? He was like, and then you hear the music playing in the background. It's like, duh, duh. He's going through the whole hallway just slashing people.
It was hard.
Bro, I think I have a picture of me watching that movie, actually,
Yeah. So
from that day.
that's my number 3. I go back and watch this one probably more than most of the Star Wars movies.
Really.
Yeah. Because
Cool.
to me it is memorable. And if you say you don't remember people, they literally made a show, Andor, and so like you appreciate his character more. The cast is stacked for that movie as well. It has a pretty stacked cast.
It's not that stacked.
Yeah, it is.
Name an actor.
What's his name from Casino Royale? And then you also have
Who?
I don't know his name.
Must not be that stacked to you, brother.
Go look at the list. Go look.
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen. I know him.
Okay,
Okay.
keep going.
Name another one.
What do you mean?
You're the one who said the cast was stacked. I
It
didn't say the
is.
cast was stacked. So name more than one actor.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
This was me watching Rogue One that day. The log.
Bro, you need to grow your hair back out, bro.
Oh, man. Rogue One. I told you it's an unmemorable thing. I just remember the experience because we got like free movie tickets to one of like the best. We went to the AMC that was out there in Fort Worth.
Clear for it?
I don't know, but it was a nice AMC. We got free tickets to it. Like it was opening night.
We saw it during
I
our
saw
bowl
it
game.
at the parks.
We had a bowl game, the Miami Beach Bowl at Tulsa.
Oh,
and
really?
We got to watch it as a team.
All right,
kinda
my
cool.
number 3, The Last Jedi. I really liked that movie. I really enjoyed it.
It's a good movie.
Again, I told you I like Star Wars because of the lightsaber battles and just because it's pleasing to me. And you get it in that movie. So yeah, The Last Jedi, my number 3. True. True.
Return of the Jedi, bro. Episode 6. We get Endor. We get Vader versus Luke. Then Vader and Luke versus Palpatine.
Yeah.
We get Lando.
That battle was mid.
We get the opening scene at Jabba's palace.
No.
We get the Rancor.
No.
We get Luke with his green lightsaber jumping off a Jabba's ship in that incredible scene where they're all looking at each other like, and then R2 flies a lightsaber. Come on, bro.
No.
This is incredible. It ends one of the best trilogies of all time perfectly with a massive space battle and Vader turning back to the good and him dying knowing that he gave Luke what he needed and Luke redeemed him in that. You get the Ewoks. You get incredible stuff. The speeder bike chase. All of it. What are we doing?
No.
Yes.
No.
The Last Jedi has characters like Rose. Characters or planets like Canto Bight, that casino planet. Where it's crap.
No, it wasn't.
What is crap in Return of the Jedi? Nothing.
I told
it's
you the
great
battles
stuff.
were mid.
It's great stuff. It's
Vader,
not mid.
Vader and Luke versus Palpatine was mid. It was so quick. It happened so fast.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was drawn out for like 30 minutes where it's
No.
going back and forth to what Han is doing with this.
No,
Yes, to what Lando's doing.
I'm sorry. It wasn't it.
Okay.
You.
Matt,
Matt?
you're number 2.
Yep.
My number 2. Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, cool.
Out of the
I'm not gonna lie. That's my number 2.
That's my number 2.
original trilogy,
It's one of my favorites.
it is one of my favorites. It is.
You get so many battles in it,
Yes.
and then you get the "I am your father" or "I am your father."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, there's not really a lot you have to say about it. I mean, we all agree it's our number 2.
I need to watch all these again.
Here's the thing. You guys don't appreciate the original trilogy, obviously.
Actually-
It's obvious
No,
to
I'm
me
saying I need to watch.
because we have Last Jedi at 3.
Can I
We have Last Jedi at 5.
can I talk?
The fact that this is your own, you have a New Hope at 4.
New Hope, and what's it called? I don't want to hear that. You have Revenge of the Sith at 5. You would
Exactly.
if
It's
you
a
had
great
respect.
list.
If you had respect for it, it would at least be in your top 3. At least. You know how critical it is to the Star Wars series.
You know how much I love Star Wars.
You know how quoted it is
Every
in the Star
movie-
Wars
every
community.
movie
But
besides
you
Solo
completely forgot about
In
it.
Rise of Skywalker, every movie besides Solo and Rise of Skywalker are critical to Star Wars.
You're crazy.
It
You're
is.
crazy, bro.
I'm saying I need to watch them all again, not just the original trilogy. I need to watch the original trilogy, the
And
prequels, and the sequels.
My wife will tell you. I watched New Hope the other day. I watched Empire Strikes
Can we-
Back maybe 2
Hey,
nights ago.
tomorrow, can we watch it when it's actually May 4th? Can we watch Revenge of the Sith?
I'm good.
Hey, put it on my way at the barbecue,
I'm
Matt.
about to say I got a barbecue to go to and host. Fast and Furious.
We gonna watch Revenge of the
I
Sith.
want to watch Fast and Furious.
You want to watch Fast and Furious 4 and make sure it's actually good this time? Also, I just looked at your list. You gave 4.5 stars to Return of the Jedi. Or The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
You gave Rogue One 4. You gave Return of the Jedi 4.
That's an inconsistency.
Shut up. I made this app when I was like 16.
Either way,
Okay,
I'm
but
just
that's-
saying.
I haven't gone in
that's
and back. I
inconsistent.
haven't gone in and been like, okay, well, this
But that's when you
adjustment over
first-
here, this adjustment
But that's
over
when you
here.
first watched it.
And
And
you
you gave
changed
it that
your mind.
score.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
and you know how movies age, bro.
Stop. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Whatever.
What's your number 2? Or you Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
All right. Matt, 3, 2, 1. Revenge of the Sith.
Arguably,
You were my brother, Anakin.
I loved you.
Are you joking? You get the best. Why am I blanking on what you call that kind of?
Lightsaber fight? Duel?
Well, you get that, but you get the best quote from that movie.
You will
People
not-
quote that movie more
will
than any
not
other
take
Star
her
Wars
from me.
movie. Am I right?
What's the most quoted quote in any movie in movie history?
I am your father. Okay,
Yes.
hold up. That is okay. Yes, but
Boom.
that you get that one thing because it's easier to say instead of saying the whole.
It's easier to say.
Instead of saying the
easier
whole
to
thing
say.
that Obi-Wan says and that Luke that
No, it's because
Anakin
it's
and
so
Obi-Wan.
pivotal to Star Wars. It's the greatest twist in history.
You get Order 66.
Okay,
You get the
it's
final
so
battle.
pivotal, but
you
it's your
get.
number 5. Come on now.
What is?
Revenge of the Sith.
We're talking Empire Strikes Back.
He's saying, "I am your father's" better quotes than it's the number one quote.
I'll take, bro.
Okay.
If we're talking about the greatest, one of the greatest villains of all time, not even just in Star Wars, in all time, and you see his origin, you see how he came to be, you see what happened. What were we so excited about in Ahsoka? Seeing Anakin. What were you so excited about in Obi-Wan show? Seeing Anakin. What were you so excited about in Clone Wars?
I'm sorry.
Seeing Anakin.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Stop. Let me finish. It all goes back to Anakin being developed into Darth Vader. This is where you get that movie. This is where you see the evilness of what he's done. Him going to the dark side. Him becoming in the dark side. Bro, what are you talking about?
Are you rather care about? All right, we're talking football here.
Yes.
Do you rather care about Patrick Mahomes' rookie year or Patrick Mahomes when he won the Super Bowl?
L take. Because
No,
you
it's
can't
not.
talk about that.
Because we're talking about an origin story versus Empire Strikes Back, where we see Vader complete what he's trying to do, where we see Vader as a scary figure, where he becomes the greatest villain of all time.
But you
let me go back
appreciate.
further.
Hold
Let
up.
me
But you appreciate Vader.
Keep that same analogy.
I
Let's
will.
Let's go back further. Let's go back to a coach who watched Patrick Mahomes in high school and says, "I know this kid is going to be great one
No,
day," and
you-
he watched him develop into this great supernatural being of being compared to Tom Brady. That's the
Hold
same
up.
And he
Hold up.
developed-
No.
and he-
Hold up. Tom Brady, right? Greatest quarterback of all time.
Yep.
His backstory is so pivotal to his actual story, right? Yes.
Okay, what?
It's the same thing with Darth Vader. The reason you appreciate Darth Vader more is because of his backstory of how he came to be Darth Vader. Yes?
No.
Yes, it is.
No. Listen, you watch Vader, or you watch someone like Brady win Super Bowl after Super Bowl. You're like, man, I want to know more about his story. So you can go back, yes. But you see the perfectness of what Vader accomplishes in the original trilogy. You cannot put the origin over that.
Well, if you even go back to Ahsoka's my favorite Jedi, by the way. She's only
too.
my favorite Jedi because of Darth Vader and Anakin. And my number 2 is Obi-Wan. Why? Because it goes back to Anakin and Darth Vader. You don't get anything in Star Wars without that story, without that beautiful,
Which is in a TV show.
pivotal, but it goes back to Revenge of the Sith.
But we're talking movies here,
It
brother.
goes back to Revenge of the Sith, and that's my point.
Because I believe Clone Wars is the best Star Wars content out there.
Agreed.
And so,
Agreed.
but we're not talking movies.
However, what makes it so great? Knowing that Revenge of the Sith is out there and knowing what's coming. It all goes back to Revenge of the Sith. It is the pivotal part of Star Wars. It is the to me, arguably, like I said, if you're struggling watching Star Wars, it's the first thing I'm gonna point you to. It's the Genesis.
There's so many people who say, I can't get into Star Wars. It's
Because
too
they
slow.
try and watch the originals.
That's why you have to show them episode 3. Because they don't really need to watch 1 and 2. They can just go into 3 and be fine.
we're not talking about people who don't love Star Wars. We're talking about people who love Star Wars.
Okay,
And again,
yes. But
again.
but you can also go into people who don't like Star Wars and be like, oh, you don't like Star Wars? Let me show you a movie. And what movie are you going to show them?
I'd either start with Phantom Menace or A New Hope.
That's L.
Because
LT.
if you're like, it's too slow, then Star Wars isn't for you. That's okay.
No, you watch
not
Anakin and
true.
build up his
No,
story, and
if
you be
we
like,
have
"Dang,
to-
this man is fire. I want to know more about him." And you watch the rest
No,
of
if
it.
we have to go into a middle of a saga to show someone, hey,
It's not the middle,
let's
though.
watch,
If you
let's
think
care about
about it,
action,
it's
then they're
really
gonna
not-
care about the wrong things of what makes Star Wars
No,
great.
you're gonna
because
you're gonna
it's
care
so
about
much
Darth
more
Vader.
than action.
You're gonna care about one of the greatest villains of all time. You are.
You don't even know he's Vader till the end.
Okay, but you get how he became.
Then start
Vader.
with the Phantom Menace.
no.
Yes.
L take, bro. L take.
My number 1, A New Hope. A New Hope. It is critical to what Star Wars is. Everything, Han Solo, a smuggler, Luke, Obi-Wan, yes, he dies, but he looks at Luke before he dies and he's like, okay, I have to do this for Luke to become what he needs to become. And he does.
You didn't care about Obi-Wan like that watching New Hope.
Huh?
You didn't care about Obi-Wan. If it's your first time watching New Hope, Obi-Wan means nothing to you.
He's Ben Kenobi.
No. But he didn't mean anything to you.
Yeah,
if you're
and
if you're
it's-
watching this movie for the first time, you could say that now because you've seen all the movies. But watching this for the first time, you're not thinking about Obi-Wan Kenobi like that.
Because he didn't exist.
Okay.
And I wasn't around in the 70s.
Okay. That's the point. You have all these characters being thrown at you, and you're like, who the heck is this? He just died. I really don't care. 'Cause he was barely in it like that. But going back and watching Revenge of the Sith and then watching New Hope, you're like, bro, that's Obi-Wan. He died that way? That's trash.
Yeah.
And you know I'm right, too.
That's,
And then
that's
And then you get to, and then you're like,
But it
dang.
doesn't make it-
And then you're like, dang, Darth Vader is Luke's dad. Like, that's crazy. As he's gonna tell him, like, what's gonna happen? Oh, why is he trying to kill him? Are you joking? And then you get to the scene of like finally anticipating it, and he says, "Luke, I'm your father," and you're like, dang, that's how it happens. Like, that's crazy.
It all goes back to that movie, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know we are right. And you know that's the reason why you can't say anything bad.
Listen. Star Wars is Star Wars. I love it all. Right? I'm not saying Revenge of the Sith is crap, but I'm saying that the original trilogy is what's better. It is Star Wars. Okay?
No,
Listen.
disagree.
Okay. That's fine. A New Hope is what started it all. It is the most nostalgic.
Sure.
And-
you could have nostalgia. You could have that. Sure. You could have that.
And it creates my favorite Star Wars character,
Which is?
Han Solo.
He's your favorite?
He's not even a Jedi.
So
He ain't your favorite.
exactly.
He's not
I'm-
your.
I-
Pokey
hold on,
religions
hold on,
in
hold on,
something is no
hold
good
on.
for a blaster.
I have known Drew
Ain't no way.
for a
your
minute,
favorite.
and
Yes,
we
he
have
is.
had many conversations about Star Wars. I have never heard you not once mention Han Solo.
we talked about
ever.
Jedi, and my favorite Jedi is Ahsoka. You know this.
When have you talked about Han Solo, Drew?
I love Han Solo. He's my favorite non-Jedi.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Who is your favorite non-Jedi?
Bro, I don't care. It's Star Wars. I care about the Jedi. I care about the lightsabers.
that's so much more.
Honestly, I would say Finn.
Without Solo.
Finn.
You know you messed up just saying that. You know you did.
I'm just playing, bro. I don't care.
No, you said Finn.
No, I don't
stand
care.
by it.
I actually don't care.
Why don't you care about Solo?
Because he
Without
cool.
Solo,
What,
the
you get
Empire
Ben-
would've
you-
won.
You get
Hey,
Ben Solo?
You know who my
What-
favorite
what,
is?
What you about to say? You get Ben
Can,
Solo?
can I say my favorite?
no, let me talk.
Oh, darn.
Without
okay.
Han Solo, the Empire would have won in Episode 4. He swooped in and saved the day. Without Han Solo, we wouldn't have the most iconic ship in all of Star Wars. You wouldn't get to take your cute little pictures in front of it. I wouldn't get to take my cute little pictures in front of it. Without Han Solo, we wouldn't have Chewbacca. Without Han Solo, we also wouldn't have Kylo Ren. Han Solo is Han Solo. Who's your favorite, Luis?
R2D2.
To each their own.
What's wrong with R2D2?
You can't even understand what it's saying. What do you mean?
Hold up.
What's wrong with this?
He's in every
R2D2's in
single.
every one.
He's in every single one.
Stop.
He
Stop.
helps
Stop.
Anakin.
Just stop.
He's one of
wanna talk
Anakin's
about-
best
you
friends.
wanna talk
He's
about
one
a
of
loyal
Anakin's
friend?
best friends.
Just
Are you
stop.
joking? And then when
Stop.
Anakin turns,
Just because
he can't
the
do
movie
anything
care-
about it.
Just because they care.
Nah.
Just because they care about.
You said
droids?
Finn. Stop talking. You said Finn. I don't want to hear
It was a joke.
No, you did not say it as a joke. You actually meant it.
I did not mean that, bro.
Yes, you did.
I did not mean it.
Just admit it that you meant it. You did. It's fine.
Didn't,
Yeah,
bro.
you knew
It's
he
a
made a
joke.
mistake.
He made a mistake, and that's why he's taking it back right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Finn.
Here's the thing. You can't understand what R2D2 is saying.
So,
We're talking about a
okay.
droid.
But you feel the emotion that he has.
Bro,
You do.
bro.
do you understand what Groot is saying? Do you like Groot?
Are you serious? You're going to compare those two?
You do compare those two.
Are you going to compare?
What's the
And
difference?
Groot is not my favorite person in the Guardians
Okay.
of the Galaxy.
Luis, favorite is a stretch, but I will. do
I said
appreciate-
non-Jet. You guys said non-Jedi.
Okay.
We're going non-Jedi. I'm saying my favorite
Why
is R2D2.
why are we disrespecting Han Solo? Why?
Bro.
Even Chewbacca's an okay answer.
Who is your favorite non-Jedi then?
Finn.
No, Poe.
That's even worse.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. He was the best pilot you could ever watch.
Better pilot than Han?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You're crazy. You are crazy.
You don't know Star Wars.
Who's the better actor? Henry Ford or
Oh, whoa.
Who's Henry Ford?
what you mean?
Who's Henry Ford?
Who's Henry Ford?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. I'm sorry.
That's crap.
What are all his Indiana Jones movies? Do you know?
Yes, I know them all.
Tell me. First three.
The Last Crusade.
Okay, that's three.
Yeah.
What's the next?
Temple of Doom.
Okay, first one.
And Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nice. What's the others?
Kingdom
what-
of the Crystal Skull.
What other movies?
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
All the Star Wars.
Okay. Now name me top movies by Oscar Isaac. You can. They had a couple.
Dune.
Okay.
And Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay. Star Wars.
And he's okay. He has Poe.
Shut up, bro.
What? I think I see it in your eyes right now. You know you're wrong.
You don't think Poe is you
He is my
you know
favorite.
you're
He is
wrong.
my favorite non-character.
So we gonna disrespect Princess Leia?
Yeah, Princess Leia even better. Bro, Harrison Ford.
Dude, what are you gonna say about Princess Leia?
Harrison Ford is a
Oh
legend,
my
bro.
Gosh, bro. Are y'all serious?
Bro,
What's wrong with Princess Leia?
Blade Runner, bro. Harrison Ford is a legend, dude.
No one cares about Leia.
Huh?
No one cares about Leia.
The only reason the whole Star Wars trilogy took off is because of Leia. She said, "Hey, Luke, I need your help," or Obi-Wan, "I need your help."
I think Matt is gonna get clowned
Probably. We'll clip it.
because that's bad, dude.
Look,
That's bad.
here's
bro.
the thing. I have the best Jedi, Ahsoka. I have the best Star Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith. If you don't like my Jedi character, I don't give a rip. I don't. America, y'all can come after Star Wars fans. Y'all can come after me. I'm ready for. I'm built for this. But guess what? I can tell you Clone Wars. I can tell you Bad Batch. I can tell you Rebels. I can tell you all of it. So your knowledge won't even compare to mine. I am inferior.
Really?
Your heads would be before me.
What's your deal today, bro?
Cuz I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm built for this.
You're not. You're not built for anything.
All right.
That's the end of
Sorry
this
you had
episode.
to listen to that tragic episode. We hope you enjoy May the 4th because you know what? We're all grateful that we live in a world where Star Wars exists because Star Wars is awesome.
Just wait till we do a Harry Potter one. Then I'm gonna be on my A game.
Well, there's no day for Harry Potter. So
Yes,
I don't
there
know when
is.
we're gonna do
There's
that.
a Harry Potter
Do they
day.
have a day for that?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they do.
I'm pretty sure.
When
they-
Harry
I think
goes-
it is,
when Harry goes
I
to
think
school.
I think it's May 33rd.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's literally it's in November. So try again,
Hey,
little boy.
bro, he just tried to play you, bro.
No, no.
Personally, I
It's
wouldn't let
fine.
him do that
He
to
puts
me.
Revenge of the Sith at number 5, so I don't care.
Right.
His
Hey,
take
I'm
is-
not gonna lie. You're going to get clowned for that. With it at least not being in your top 3. At least.
No,
If you're a Star Wars fan, you know how pivotal that is to Star Wars.
I understand. Like I said, every Star Wars movie is pivotal to Star Wars.
No.
Because it's Star Wars.
No.
Either way, that's the first clip that's going out tomorrow. You saying Revenge of the Sith is number
You
5.
sound like a 12-year-old.
That's a clip.
Anyways, that's the first clip that's going out tomorrow. God. What are you going to take your ball home too? Goodness. You
I
want a
got
Capri Sun while you walk home? Gosh. You're not coming to my birthday party.
Bro, he's gonna be so bad. Drew, it's fine. I got clown for Lord of the Rings. You can get clown for Star Wars.
All right, let's end this crap. Look, watch your Revenge of the Sith all you want. Okay? Have fun with it too. I'll be watching the original trilogy.
Was that supposed to be your ending statement?
Closing. Oh man,
hard
bro.
just dropping that in there before you left.
You thought saying Finn was gonna be hard,
No, I was joking.
and you took it back immediately. I saw it.
All right,
Hey,
fam.
watch YouTube. See the look on his face when he said
Okay, you
Finn.
can, and you'll see that I was joking. I just said Finn.
All right, fam. We will catch you on the next one. Peace out. We love y'all. Peace.